How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Caddleson here with another episode of the Vampire Diaries, as we're on episode 2 of season 7. So, very interesting starting point, as we got a proper look at the heretics that were teased for the last several episodes. But yeah, we got a proper look at them. We actually got one of them killed. So, yeah, obviously with the circumstances at Mystic Falls right now, it's not really a vibrant, bright look, is it, for the future? And speaking of that, obviously we are doing something a little bit different with this show, where we're glancing into the future, a few, I guess, years from where we are taking place with the main story. So it's going to be very interesting to follow, especially to who this new, I guess, hunter could be, really. So, yeah, but yeah, I'm excited to get into this episode. So with that said, it's episode 2 of season 7 of the Vampire Diaries. Let's go.
I think he wants to plan a trip to Mystic Falls.
But he knows that we can't go back there. I will handle this later. Thanks, Tony.
Did something more happen?
So what'd you bring me, huh?
Well, spectrum light, EMF meter, and a thermal camera. Courtesy of Uncle Fred's graduation money.
You know, I know a couple of people calling themselves ghost faces that I think you would click with.
You're
Uh-oh.
Amanda,
Uh-oh.
there's something behind you.
But are you really trying to scare me?
No, he's gonna die instead. Oh, maybe she will.
Mystic Falls is ours now. So is any human who steps foot inside it.
Well, that's it, though. They were... Oh, boy. And they're getting this on camera as well. Oh, boy.
Of death is actually the most unbelievable thing of all. Now, the most terrifying thing that
Death
you're going
is
to encounter
inevitable.
in Mystic Falls.
It's a very, very rosy conversation we're having, at like 8 a.m. in the morning.
Honestly, after everything we've experienced, it'd be weird if you weren't.
Yeah. Just try to move on, and especially, with the world that these guys live in.
But give me a call.
Really?
Can I help you?
Don't chat on your phone whilst you're driving, Stefan. That's why he was there in the middle of the road.
It's okay. I speak mute.
I came so you'd understand why we did what we had to do.
What did you do?
Sorry, love. Slowly down for a second.
Broke the truce.
What the hell is wrong with
We,
you?
break a few eggs, I guess. I don't know.
God, I hate whiners.
I can tell. You really... there we go. Oof! Let's go, Carrie!
Got her.
Do you? Because it certainly doesn't look like it. What's that expression? Finders keepers.
Well, he found her again, so... Oh, damn it.
To retaliate for breaking our bad deal, she took Caroline.
But you weren't the one that did
Yeah,
it.
I know I wasn't. You were. Which is why you are gonna go.
It's all
there,
about
and you're
actions
gonna
have
fix it.
consequences. Doesn't necessarily pertain to you individually to suffer from those consequences.
Town square, minding my own business, when I tripped and accidentally ripped Malcolm's
Deflecting. Of course. You never could admit when you were wrong.
Okay, wait, I meant...
I've heard some funny shit and all of that when it comes to like people's reactions to the idea that, oh, they accidentally stabbed someone. What, did you just... Oops, I just accidentally put my put the knife in there, and David's just giving that kind of vibe there. Just being very, very pedantic, and it's just fun.
Because this is no longer your house. And I have the deed to prove it.
Are you shitting me?
No, if you don't mind.
So...
I have to get ready to go bury my son.
So, first, you just boot him out his house and all of that.
An old contact.
which is rude.
Told me about
Now
it.
you have the deed to the house, which is also rude.
Supposed to have her son.
Mom, are you okay?
Oh, that's not. That's that's. Oh, Rosie.
Yes. Can't mess with that magic, Rick. We have to destroy it.
Is he going to destroy chat? I don't think so.
One set of footsteps.
I don't think so. I
And
do
I only
feel like
hear
it's going to be a
righteous I told
situation
you.
of maybe a life for a life, really, in terms of... I know it kind of feels like it kind of defeats the purpose of something like that, in a sense. But that, like, it would just be cause of a sacrifice, wouldn't it, to bring someone back? And it's not like it's unheard of in terms of, you know, resurrections. You have to offer up someone's life and all of that in order to complete a certain resurrection. It's something that's been done before. So I imagine, I don't know. That's just one hunch that I do have.
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
I got 60 years to kill. Having an enemy? A nemesis? A maniacal villain?
For these,
with
like,
maniacal villain motives?
monologuing,
Not the
having
worst
these 60
distraction.
years to
It's funny that you think
be a
that
pain in their
she's
ass.
the villain.
Beautiful, my love.
Nobody wears this anymore.
You wore that dress to Queen Victoria's funeral. It's stunning.
Yeah, she would kind of stick out, wouldn't she, in the 21st century?
Unfortunate for her.
You promised you wouldn't be hurt.
After you promised you wouldn't escape.
Well, you couldn't count
We're
for,
leaving for
you
the
know,
cemetery in a few
what
hours.
Carrie would
I'm
do.
sure she can survive until then.
Jesus.
I'd invite you, but we need someone to stay here at the house. No, you should just stop caring about her.
Thanks.
Just drop that empathy gig. Right? It's easy, right? Just drop it.
Has nothing to do with you. Everybody knows that.
You're covering for me.
Because I need
She
to
was
be
there
the
with you, to be fair, bud.
mission for you. It involves the person who owns my house.
Ooh. That's it, though, because Bonnie is human, so she could potentially carry out on the little plan that was going ahead that Stefan and David had. I don't know.
What do you think about letting me use magic to stop your heart?
You know what? Life was simpler when the ring worked.
Why the hell are you in here?
Uh-oh.
Just looking for this. See, I heard of this new fashion trend called hooker chic. I figured you'd have something.
Alright! Alright! Oof!
What did she say?
Look, he's never gonna agree to it.
Donovan knows plan B is I just simply kill him.
Well, it's good to see your morality's holding up
Yeah,
in a lane
no,
of essence.
no prep,
Care Bear
just...
like a thing now?
Yeah, just... I wouldn't
not
say
doing
clean off
this
the head,
shit,
but...
Saying when a guy's willing to let another
Automatic
guy
death.
die,
No,
so his girl can live, there's something-
assurance. He's not gonna... This action will have consequences. Oh, we... Shit! Did we just see... Oh, but Bonnie's... For crying out loud.
Hello there, old friend.
So, was that... Because I think we saw something in regards to the flash forwards with the marks and all of that, in terms of David. I don't know. When David was brought back, of course. But I also don't know if her touching the stone kind of messed up her you know, mind, in the sense that you know, she's now seeing these visions, these lovely, positive, nothing burger visions. Yeah. So it is a bit of a messed up scenario, I'm not gonna lie.
That crypt is sealed shut.
Ah, right.
Oh,
Well, then it's a good thing that she's mother bear to a group of magic siphoners.
Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah.
Pull out Elena's coffin and dump the body in the river under the falls. She can spend the next 60 years of her life underwater.
Your roof? What the hell?
Come on, man.
5 minutes out of it is, well, not even that, 6 minutes. That's risky.
You always did throw the worst tantrums.
Jesus.
Where is she?
Bloody. Still, you denied it. Vehemently.
Is that
Sitting
he's
there little toy soldiers. Bloody and bruised. So I switched tactics.
Damon.
And the next
Not a toy soldier.
Yeah.
And Malcolm was not a vase.
No. But he is now, right?
Malcolm was a
Stefan,
Uh-oh.
do you feel that?
Oh, no.
I don't know. I feel like every molecule in my body's getting cold.
God's sake.
Okay, invite her in.
Caroline, please come in.
Shit. Shit.
Sorry, love.
So wait. Because I don't think we know obviously about the whole vampires can't get in until they're invited shtick and all of that. So did we just see basically what happens if you're like if you brought down that whole rule and all of that? Person was in the house. You put the rule back up again. It kind of feels like chaotic as well because you're in this anti, I guess, vampire zone, and it's like, oh, we can't be dealing with that, so we're just gonna cause like chaos because with you because of the fact that you breached our defense. Yeah, I don't think it's something we've seen before. Not just on this show, but I think for because obviously this isn't the first show to utilize this rule. So
empty parks and empty playgrounds. I pray that I don't see a soul, and I hate that.
This isn't what Mystic Falls should be.
I hate them.
Then why don't we stop fighting and do something about it?
Come on, let's go. Come on, Matt.
I'm not gonna be here much longer.
What the hell are you talking about? Where are you going?
No, he's not been exiled.
I believe she has Elena. She's making me leave town. For good.
I'm just saying, Damon, go to New Orleans. You want to retaliate? I know a good hybrid. I know a few good vampires.
Which means there's one more. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna negotiate a trade.
So that person splintered off from the group?
We're gonna get them both back.
Alright.
Same class tomorrow.
Like it wasn't obvious. Who could have seen that coming? Oh my god. I was gonna say, I hope that's not gonna like bleed through or something. Because you wasted your one shot.
Not here to be one of your children, Lily.
But
Why are you here, Lorenzo? Why did you choose us?
god, he's gonna try and hit it off.
No, us and my choice.
He's gonna try and hit it off with her.
I'm taking the guest room in the East Wing. Good night.
She's suddenly feeling hot for him. Yep, there it is. There's that smile. She's feeling hot for him.
First thing she looked for when we realized we were trapped in 1903. The entry for July 15th, 1863 should tell you why.
Oh no. Oh no. And this is more so torturing Carrie as well.
I met someone. A girl. We only spoke for a moment, but her name is Valerie.
All right.
Maybe the most wonderful girl I've ever met.
So that was him in the 19th century, right?
Go, everyone. I will catch you at the
Things
grapevine in a bit.
changed.
I got first round. Well, if he calls back, tell him that I'm not here.
I was rooting for these two to.
I don't want to hear the name Stefan Salvatore ever again.
Oh shit!
Got it? Tony! Tony!
Oh no! We didn't just kill off Carrie. I know that's for sure. We did not just kill Carrie. But what the fuck? I mean, what did Stefan do to piss on her cornflakes or whatever? Because I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping that them two would be a thing, like, in the future and all of that. Like, oh, they're going to, you know, like Stefan and Carrie are, you know, engaged and all of that. So yeah. But of course they had to kind of differentiate the fiance, like in before it's Matt. But yeah, that's if he does survive these 3 years. But I mean, Matt's been through it all, so I'd say he should have been fucked up like 6 minutes being dead practically. But I mean, again, he's been through it, so yeah. But man, this retaliation, it sucks. Especially with the conditions that Damon has to leave Mystic Falls if you know, if he wants Elena to rest in peace, right? As opposed to the pieces, I would imagine that the heretics would perform. Yeah, let's rest in pieces. Let's tear her apart. Let's just wedge the dagger into his dead heart even further, right? But yeah, I mean, I just had a bad feeling that, well, the cloaking, the protection spell for Elena, it's not gonna last, you know, for these next 60 years. There are going to be something, and then boom. So I think the flash forward kind of gave me that idea. We didn't know who was in the other coven, but we can put 2 and 2 together, right? So yeah. So I'm guessing that in regards to the whole situation with the heretics and I guess Team Mystic Falls, really, yeah, it's just escalated big time. I mean, this was always going to happen though with the death of Malcolm. So yeah, and well, they decided, you know what, we're gonna take things in our direction and whatnot, in terms of, you know, Caroline, she's getting kidnapped, and there's of course salt on the wound as well when it comes to, oh yeah, Lily has the Salvatore household now. So well, to be fair, it was Matt who had the deed, didn't he? So yeah, because they had to stop his heart, or Bonnie had to stop his heart in regards to being able to enter the Salvatore household. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a whole boatload of misery, I would say, at the minute, with the fact that now Damon's been given the old heave-ho when it comes to his time in Mystic Falls and all of that. So yeah, but I mean, it is just absolutely rough stuff, isn't it, in terms of you know, with Elena and all, like, that's it though. When it came to Elena and keeping her safe and all of that, I mean, it was only going to be a matter of time before things really started to escalate, where we had what we had happen with Lily. Yeah, I mean, it's instant panic, isn't it, when it comes to Damon realizing about Elena's safety and all of that, and his actions might have caused a whole boatload of travesty for Elena potentially. So yeah, but yeah, it was just it was just really, really rough stuff. Like, especially Lily going on to that tangent about when Damon was a kid, and any kind of it was all over a vase, wasn't it? So yeah, and even then, I'm just sitting here thinking it's a little bit extreme, isn't it? So yeah, because kids will accidentally break vases and all of that, but of course, Damon was going to be adamant about the fact that he didn't break it, no matter It did really, really suck as well, with the fact that obviously hearing David getting beaten and all of that in regards to not admitting to the vase being broken. So Lily decided, you know what, I'll take away your toy soldiers. I'll take away everything you cared about. So, and how that kind of reverberated onto Stefan as well. And it's the same shtick here in terms of, look, if you're not going to be forthcoming and all of that, just I'm just going to take away everything you love, from Elena to Elena is top priority at the minute, and that's going to have him like with the vase incident and the toy soldiers being taken away and how that broke Damon. That's going to be a way to break Damon in terms of taking Elena. So yeah. But it's that vulnerability that kind of has put Damon in a bit of a jeopardy, really, now, because of the fact that, well, yeah, he's been given. I had a feeling though that no, they haven't just exiled him, but yeah, he's now been given the boot. So, oh boy, it's just. Yeah, it is just all manipulative with obviously Elena being taken, and yeah, there's a little bit of that leverage there from Lily. So it's just absolutely grim stuff at the minute. So, but I mean. They had to act, didn't they? The heretics, Lily, because of what happened to Malcolm, and yeah, act they did. So even when Carrie was being tormented and all of that by the heretics, it was when Carrie was being tormented by the heretics. It was just really, really interesting to see how things went there, because of the fact that with one of them, they were trying on one of the dresses. Carrie got a bit of condescension there, and she was trying her best. Was Carrie to keep a strong demeanor and all of that, and they are going to try and break her more and more and more, especially with the journal that was found and the entry about Valerie. So yeah, but hey, it's all well and good at the end of the day, because it's not like Stefan cares about her whatsoever now. So it was just a past fling. There's nothing indicative to say that Stefan is going to still have feelings for her in the present day or anything like that. So yeah. But it's going to be a wound to Caroline. So yeah. But and it's not just that though, but it's the fact that their relationship their dynamic is still pretty new, isn't it? So it's it's a great way to kind of start to cause doubt very early on in that relationship by just using this concept of, okay, let's bring up past flames and all of that. So yeah. But yeah, and of course, you think that is this gonna be the start of something in regards to why Carrie seems to hate Stefan's guts in the future, apparently, because she didn't want anything to do with him. So yeah, that is a bit of a pickle. That is a little bit of a pickle, but I am still wondering what the heck is happening in terms of, I mean, obviously, that's why we've got a bunch of episodes left to go, of course, when it comes to investing in this season and seeing this new kind of direction that they're doing, where we are taking glimpses into the future. Last episode was Damon waking up and kind of bollocking Stefan for waking him up, because he didn't want to be woken up until, Elena, did. But, we had that, and now we have Carrie, who, is like a producer of sorts, so that's, pretty cool. And it goes well with her control and all of that, like her obsession to have control and whatnot, so yeah. But, and it's, an area that I can kind of see, Carrie working. But it is very interesting as well to have a few little bits and pieces in regards to the fact that they can't go back to Mystic Falls ever again. Now, for some reason, I don't think that's an exile of sorts. And to be fair, I do expect the heretics and Lily to be dealt with by, because I don't think there's been any indication going on in terms of signifying that Lily and the heretics are still a problem 3 years from now. There is another problem, but we'll get to that in a moment. But I don't think it's the same kind of exile that is being faced when it comes to, like, the humans, for example. Or even in, I guess, their case, if you're going to really relate it to the supernatural, it's kind of like the Travelers or anything like that when it comes to, hey, they can't access Mystic Falls. So, yeah. Although that was more so of a barrier. Like, it's more so like, oh, you're welcome to try, but you'll die. I guess you could still apply that same method when it comes to the humans and their exile on Mystic Falls. Like, you're welcome to do so, but you'll die. So, but that's why when I mentioned about, hey, it's kind of similar to what the Travelers did, it literally is. So, yeah, but I do wonder, for some reason, I do feel like maybe something bad has happened to Mystic Falls to prevent them from going back. I don't know. So, yeah. But we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. Same with who Carrie's fiance is. Low-key hoping it was Stefan, but again, they mentioned that, and Carrie is like, we can't go back there, so, we can't go back to Mystic Falls. I don't want to know who Stefan is. So, yeah. I want to know what exactly happened. It's not all in relation to Valerie. They're just trying to make you think, oh, could it be Valerie? But yeah, it's not in relation to Valerie. Maybe he cheated on her. I don't know. Maybe he said something that was a bit insensitive. I don't know. But we can only find out what future scenes have in store, really, in terms of 3 years from now. It is interesting though, because of course they are both the flashback scenes we've seen so far have been 3 years from now. So idealistically, season 10, but we all know that we've got this season, next season, and then that's it for the Vampire Diaries. But I am very curious to see what's happened, who she's ended up with, so, who does seem to acknowledge about Mystic Falls and all of that, seemingly, so I don't know. That's why I'm thinking, in Before It's Matt or something like that, but I don't know if it's actually someone who... Imagine if it's just full circling to Tyler and all of that. He comes back from his little, gig with Jeremy, because they mentioned that that's what Tyler's been doing. Because I was wondering, okay, so what is Tyler going to be doing? I know he's not appeared in the first episode after taking that advice and all of it, but now we know he's with Jess. So, maybe we could have an episode of them too. Just saying. So, probably would be nice. But yeah, it's going to be interesting, as well as who this person is. I'm assuming it's the same person, because I don't think we saw them necessarily. We just saw Carrie's co-worker just get the worst of it, and then Carrie just Yeah, I mean, that did look fatal as well for Carrie. She's not dead, though. But the thing is, though, I don't think we can treat this as a potential future as well when it comes to the Vampire Diaries. It doesn't have this whole, I'd say, timey-wimey aspect in terms of, well, someone could just fuck up with the timeline and all of that, like, you know, Barry Allen would or something like that. So I think these are more definitive. Unless we find some kind of stone that could alter the perception of space time and all of that. I don't think this is definitive. I think this is definitive. I don't think this is something you can meddle around with in terms of, well, it's a potential future. So I think this is more locked in. So yeah, but again, that person who attacked Stefan and Damon, I guess, in the last episode, I'm assuming it's the same person. I like to think that whatever ends up happening with the Phoenix Stone, I'd like to think there is going to be some ramifications to, like I said, because obviously the plan is, let's get Joe back. But that doesn't automatically mean that Joe is coming back. She could do, but we'll just have to wait and see because, yeah, I mean, anything could happen really in terms of, you know, next episode, Alaric loses the bloody stone, and or Bonnie might find out about it, and then she might have it on her person, and that's how Lily will get to. I don't know. We're just creating probable scenarios in our heads about what could potentially happen. But like I said, yeah, the stone does seem to work, but there's no guarantee that Joe is coming back. But whatever the case, I do feel like with the Phoenix Stone, because resurrections, that it's not all cracked out to be. You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to resurrect you because this thing has the capabilities to do so. Snap your fingers, they're back with no problems. There have been cases on supernatural-based shows. I mean, I know that the show has tampered with resurrection and all of that, or this universe, should I say, has tampered with resurrection. But especially when you got to consider Bonnie saw those visions and all of that, and warned Alaric not to go through with the stone and all of that. See, I can't help but wonder about the fact that, again, there have been supernatural shows that have dealt with resurrection, and it's not all it's cracked out to be. There is a certain thing that happened in Buffy. I won't go into, you know, too much detail because obviously spoilers, but I think it was episode 17. Trying to think. I again won't go into specifics, but they tried to, you know, there was an attempt to bring someone back from the dead, and well, there's actually a couple of occasions, but the common factor is that there were going to be side effects to said resurrections, and it's the same here in terms of the potential that, okay, yeah, you might be bringing Joe back, but are you really bringing Joe back? So, yeah. Even Doctor Who's had their, you know, ways of dabbling with resurrection, and I mean, there was a little botch to things when, in regards to this specific reference that I'm mentioning. There was a little bit of a botch, but again, when it comes to resurrections, it's not like you can snap your finger. Okay, I'm going to bring this person back. This thing has the meaning to do so. Okay, bring said person back, and you can't expect there to be, okay, it's all going to be hunky-dory. There are going to be consequences, especially if you're going to be pissing off the rules of nature. You're going to be pissing off the rules of nature. They're going to fight back. They're going to bite hard, and yeah. But with this stone, there comes a potential of a great cost and all of that with what Bonnie's been seeing, but also I do feel like it might give the person being resurrected you know, these enhanced abilities, or whoever this person is that was shooting Stefan and Damon in the flash forwards, and Carrie and her unfortunate worker in this flash forward. So I do think that the person that is shooting that in the flash forwards, I think they are the consequences of the Phoenix Stone. That's my 2 cents as of right now. So, because again, I mean, there's no guarantee that Joe is coming back as well. But again, even if you're proposing the idea of using resurrection, and hey, I've got it's not really something that you won't really want to take a chance at, right? Because there will be consequences for this action. So yeah. Ballsy as well for Matt as well to have his heart stop. Again, it does come back to making the hold of the deed vanish completely and all of that, be completely erased, all that jazz. But I mean, it's the fact that I mean, there was a little bit of a kerfuffle, obviously, with those visions that I've just mentioned about with Bonnie. Looking, it was very fortunate she was out of it for like 5 minutes, because yeah, and to be fair, Matt's heart just stopping for like 6 minutes, I would say, is just nuts. It is just really, really nuts. So yeah, but yeah, it was really, really interesting stuff. So, yeah, I am really excited to see where things are going to go in terms of, obviously, with Damon. Yeah, he there is that whole situation of leave Mystic Falls. Maybe you can see Elena again. So, yeah. But, of course, he's going to try and find the one that got away, the heretic that got away, because apparently they don't want anything to do with this. Seemingly, they don't want anything to do with this whole shit show that is going on. So, and it's about to be a little bit messier, because Enzo has a thing for. I mean, to be fair, the signs were there that Enzo was going to go after Lily, that he was thirsting for her, and it's like, all right, you do you. You do you. It's a bit eerie, but you do you. So, but yeah, I'll be very intrigued to see where things are going to go for the next episode. So yeah, until then, no, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!